The silence before the storm. All things must end, but some endings are just beginnings in disguise. The Shibuya incident was a storm of blood, but the Culling Game is a slow, cold winter that is just starting to set in. We left off with the most dangerous elements on the board finally waking up. Yuji Itadori, still processing his trial by fire with Higuruma, has added the first rule to dismantle the death game. But as the snow covers the broken streets of Tokyo, a different kind of judgment is descending. She looks like an angel, but her target is the devil itself. Ryomen Sukuna has noticed her, and in a parallel alleyway, Megumi Fushiguro is drowning in his own shadow. This is episode 23, the season finale. The gods of old are returning, and they are bringing a holy war. Scene 1, The Winged Sorcerer. The episode opens on the rooftops of Tokyo Colony No. 1. The woman with 4 massive, feathered wings. The one known as Hana Kurusu, or simply Angel, floats above the city, her gaze fixed on the exact location where Ryomen Sukuna's presence, Kamar technique, Jacob's ladder, illuminates the dark night, a pillar of holy light that erases cursed energy itself. Inside Yuji, Sukuna is on his throne of bones. He looks up, his expression one of nostalgic malice. The angel? The parasite that mimics a deity? You were supposed to be extinct. He seems energized, his presence within Yuji momentarily overwhelming. Yuji stumbles, his body trembling as if Sukuna is trying to wrest control. The two parallel forces, the King of Curses and the Angel of Judgment, are on a collision course. Scene 2. The ambush at the apartment complex. We shift perspective to Megumi Fushiguro, who is cornered in a basement by Reginald Star and his strange sorcerer allies. Rimai has lured him here, and Hazunoki has just dropped an exploding tooth on him. Megumi is covered in burns and lacerations. He is tired, angry, and on the verge of collapsing from cursed technique exhaustion. You're done, Zenin air, Reginald sneers, materializing dozens of cars, houses, and even a building-sized structure to crush Megumi. The pressure is too much. Megumi's Chimera Shadow Garden is a masterful domain, but it is incomplete and unstable. The complex begins to collapse around them, burying Megumi under a mountain of concrete and debris. For a long, silent moment, there is no sound from beneath the rubble. Scene 3, The Deepening Shadow. Just as Reginald thinks he has won, the shadows around him begin to boil. The concrete shifts. Then, a terrifying, gurgling sound echoes from the dark. Megumi emerges, but he is different. His eyes are hollow, and a manic grin covers his face. He looks less like the disciplined sorcerer and more like the violent monster that Yuta was forced to hunt. Megumi has been holding back, trying to be a good sorcerer to please his friends and protect Sumiki. But the Culling Game has stripped that facade away. He pulls his enemies into the absolute darkness of his complete domain. The basement is no longer a room. It is an abyssal swamp. Shadows rise up like jagged teeth, consuming Reginald's reinforcements. It's a moment of terrifying evolution. The Zenin blood finally taking its monstrous form. Scene 4, Angel's Negotiation. We return to Yuji, who is desperately trying to suppress Sukuna's awakening. He runs into a secluded warehouse, looking for a moment of quiet. But he is not alone. The angel, Hana Kurusu, descends. She is polite, almost gentle, which contrasts sharply with her divine appearance. "The vessel of the fallen one," Hana says, her voice echoing. "I do not wish to kill you, Yuji Itadori. My objective is to eradicate only the curse within you." She explains that she and her host, Hana, have a deal. Hana wants to help people while Angel wants to hunt Sukuna. Angel offers a proposal. "I can help you. I can free you from Sukuna without killing you, but first, you must help me. I need your points to add a rule that lets me track down every incarnated sorcerer from the Golden Age." Scene 5. The final convergence. Yuji is torn. The angel's offer is tempting, a chance to be clean of the guilt that has haunted him since Shibuya. But the points belong to Sumiki. Before he can make a decision, they are interrupted by the sounds of a massive collapse nearby. Megumi's fight with Reginald has leveled an entire block. Yuji, Angel, and their respective Koganis converge on the site. Yuji sees the devastation and fears the worst for Megumi. He rushes into the dust and smoke, only to find Megumi standing over a defeated Reginald, holding his head, his face still twisted in a grimace of raw, animalistic satisfaction. The two friends look at each other. They are both scarred, exhausted, and changed by the game. They are no longer the naive students who entered Jujutsu High. Behind them, the angel lands, her Jacob's ladder glowing faintly. The Tokyo team has survived their first fights, but they are now caught between a curse, an angel, and the higher-ups. Scene 6. The final decree. The screen shifts to the inner sanctum of the Jujutsu higher-ups. Their voices are panicked. Reports are flooding in from the Culling Game barriers. Kenjaku's evolution is spreading like a virus. They realize they have lost control. The narrator reads the final decrees of Season 2 with a chilling finality. Decree 5. Any sorcerer who attempts to interfere with the Culling Game is declared an enemy of the state. Decree 6. Satoru Gojo's exile is confirmed, and any organization supporting him like Jujutsu High's rebel students is marked for extermination. Decree 7. The final, absolute judgment is passed down on Yuji Itadori. The last shot of the season is of Kenjaku, sitting on a throne of bones and concrete, looking at the prison realm. A dark smile spreads across his face. The stage is set. The pieces are moving. Satoru Gojo is gone, the higher-ups are desperate, and the Culling Game is about to bear its fruit. Sukuna. The Golden Age is coming back, whether the world is ready or not. The final suspense. Season 2 is over, and the world has fallen into the mouth of the wolf. The angel Vizes, the king. Can Hana Kurusu truly free Yuji from Sukuna, or is this just another trap? Megumi's brutality. Will Megumi succumb to the violence of his Zenin blood? The Culling Game evolution. What monstrous new entities will emerge from Kenjaku's battle royale? If you are speechless, smash that like button and subscribe. We have finished the emotional roller coaster of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Press the bell icon for our upcoming breakdowns of the Culling Game arc. Is there any hope left for the Jujutsu world without Gojo Satoru? Let us know in the comments. The end of Season 2, Episode 23.